Am I on? Yeah. Call this order. 7:01, I think we're at. Are there any public comments?
I just have to hit the button and then I'll turn it off.
Okay. Oh. Do you want me to just state my name first? I'm Andrea Reynolds, and I'm one of the owners of Hoofbeat Gates and Corrals here in Fallon. The reason I've asked to provide public comment tonight is because I'd like to tell you about our local small business and ask for your consideration on allowing us to provide products used for the arena expansion coming up at the arena, or at the Raptor 3C Arena. In the interest of respecting everyone's time, I'll be really quick. I'm just going to read off of here, kind of shoot my shot. Hoofbeat Gates and Corrals has been in our community for nearly 20 years. It was started from scratch in 2007 by the previous owners. 2 years ago, my husband and I, Mike, who's here with me, we had the pleasure of buying the business, and we've been growing it upward since. Mike and I love our community, and we do our best to support local groups and events that frequent Raptor 3C. Some notable sponsorships we've been a part of are the Battleborn Bronx, the Top Gun Invitational, Churchill County High School, Fallon Junior Rodeo, and one of our favorites, the Cantaloupe Festival. We're also members of the Chamber. We don't always make it to the lunches, but we are members. Our little operation employs 6 hard workers, all that live in Fallon, and everything we offer is built on site. We service Churchill County and surrounding areas with panels, gates, shelters, feeders, mare motels, arenas, dog kennels, and we also do custom work. Something we're really excited about is we just had an engineer work with us to make our mare motels an engineered product. Most in the industry, they don't provide that because they're just agricultural shelters. So we're really excited about that new product, and we're able to offer calculations to engineers and to counties and cities that require those types of things for the shelters. We are proud of our community, and we're excited to see the growth happening at the fairgrounds and the Raptor C3. This is why I'm here today. It's to ask the board to consider Hoofbeat as a vendor for the continued growth. We submitted a letter to county commissioners in November asking to be considered for bidding the expansion that will be funded by the Southern Nevada Public Land Management Act. I noticed that funding for the expansion being discussed tonight was coming from our county's residential tax funds, so I wanted the Parks and Rec Commission to hear my request as well. I'm confident we can provide an equal and cost-effective product, and that is why I'm asking the board the chance to keep this business local and to let us possibly bid. I really appreciate your time, and we hope they have the opportunity to serve our community with this project. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Do we have a verification of posting it?
Agenda posted per NRS.
This is Ava Case for the record. I make a motion to approve agenda as submitted.
Second. I guess I can vote. All in favor? Okay. Agenda passed. Consideration and possible action, reapproval of the agenda and submitted revised. We've done that. Consideration and possible action, approval of minutes of the meeting held on December 17th. We didn't have a meeting on the 17th.
And this is Jeff Weed from the District Attorney's Office. My understanding is those meetings or those minutes have not been completed as of yet, and so this may be just an item to table and to consider at the next meeting.
Okay. So what do we need to do in this?
I move that we table that portion of the agenda until the next meeting.
Okay,
We have a second?
second? Okay. then
All
we
in
have,
favor?
Sorry, was there a second? I don't know if I heard a second. Okay.
Consideration and possible action, reapproval of the residential construction tax fund.
Okay.
And
So, as you know, our events continue to grow, and so we're continuing to grow our offerings as far as with our arenas, mostly our holding pins and lead ups and gates and whatnot. And so, coming forward to ask for you to approve $10,000 to purchase panels and gates as needed for the expansion.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve?
I have a case for the record. Make a motion to approve the residential construction tax fund for arena expansion of $10,000.
Second? I'll second. All in favor? Aye. Okay,
And then Bob, on the next item on new business, it is not been correctly put in on the agenda. So we'll need to table that as well for the next meeting.
okay. So we need to vote.
So if
to
somebody
table.
wants to table that and then second it, and then we can approve that.
Okay. All in favor?
I make a motion that we table number 7 for the next meeting.
Second? All in favor? Aye. Aye. Okay, where are we?
We're at committee and
Election of
department.
officers?
Actually, that's what we're tabled, so we're on number 8, which is committee and department reports, which that's me. So, yeah, we went over a lot of stuff last time, and so I just quickly wanted to touch on the 2 events, at least the 2 bigger events that we do during New Year's Eve, or New Year's Eve and then New Year's Day. The Top Gun bull riding event was a success, had over 3,000 people attending it. So this is now, I think, their 3rd year, and so it's their largest one yet. And so I think over 500 people from out of state. I think we had another like 1,300 were from outside the area up to 30 miles. So a lot of the surrounding areas actually came. So which that's a huge economic impact for the community. So you're looking at around, $600,000 for economic impact. So that's a nice event. As you know, there's never been really much going on New Year's Eve other than the fireworks, in which we also did the fireworks at 6 o'clock, which I'd like to thank the city of Fallon. They're the ones that sponsor those, and then we host those at the fairgrounds. So if you were able to see those, they were pretty intense and awesome, and the grand finale seemed like it lasted for a long time. So, and then the next day, which we're now in our 25th year of doing the New Year's Day run, the 5K, we had 155 registrants for that event. So it's a established run, and everybody remembers it, and they like the whole idea of starting the year off on the right foot. So, so that one continues to be one that is very well attended by the community. So, and that's all I have.
I have a question.
Yes.
On the events that the commission, or your department sponsors, do you pay most of the costs, I guess, by the admission fee?
So we hope to, and then we also get sponsorships. So like an example is we would put sponsors on the T-shirt, and that's kind of how we've managed that event. All the events have kind of a different way, but yes, usually we hope to, receive fees for putting on the event, cover the cost of the prizes and shirts and all the other stuff that comes along with the event.
Has it ever happened that you took in more money than it cost you to put it on?
Well, when you factor everything in, salaries, we're hoping to get 70%. is usually what our target is. So I would say for that event, we did very well. So.
Yeah, very good. So we're done with your reports?
Yeah, so consider future, number 9, I think, is where we're at now.
Okay, so any consideration for future agenda items?
Yeah, so one of the items, of course, the items that were tabled, and then we're going to be looking for some more funding through the Residential Construction Tax Fund for needed repairs of the dock over at Liberty Pond. And so we've got some quotes, and so weren't able to get it onto this agenda, so we'll be putting it on the next agenda. So.
Very good. Guess we need to set a next Park and Recreation meeting, commission meeting date?
Has anybody got a calendar?
That'll be February 3rd.
February 3rd.
Okay.
Fourth.
4th.
Okay. And do we have any more public comment?
Seven 11. Yes, 7:13 sounds good to me.
Okay.